Lueroi's Pokemon Crystal Walkthrough, Part 63. What's going on, everybody? It's Lueroi. Welcome back to Pokemon Crystal version. In the last episode, we got our 16th gym badge, and we got access to Mount Silver, which means we're ready to beat this game. We got one thing left to do, and it's to take on the Champion Red here at the end of Mount Silver. So, thank you all for sticking with me this whole way. It's been a heck of a ride. And let's get on in here. Now, the annoying thing about Mount Silver is that you kind of need Flash to see what you're doing. And you also need Waterfall to get to all the areas. So I'm basically going to go through here twice. Once with this team, and then I'll come back through with my actual team of 6. So yeah, I've got like Hoot Hoot here to use Flash. I put Snorlax up in the front because Snorlax is at level 50, which is the highest level that I have on my entire team. And some of the wild Pokemon in here are up to level 48, so Snorlax will help my Max Repels actually work and ward off the Pokemon. Here's an escape rope right off the bat. Yeah, it's pretty hard to navigate through this section without Flash, especially if you want to grab all these items. So I figured, and there's a protein, I figured this would just be easier to do it this way. And then, yeah, I'll come back through with my regular team, and then we'll do all that stuff. So yeah, let's get through here. There's a high-level wild Pokemon. You can actually find Larvitar in here. Larvitar can be purchased at the Celadon Game Corner at level 40, which is a lot better than the ones in here that are only at like level 15 or 20 or whatever. So if you wanted to wait till now to get Larvitar, you can capture one. I would just recommend splurging at the Game Corner though. You can also find Miss Drevis at nighttime in here, although that's, I think, in the next portion of the cave, in the next level down, so yeah, let's go grab this item over here. This is the only spot in the cave where you need Flash, so it's actually pretty easy once you get through this little section. Overall, Mount Silver is not so bad, especially now that I'm like looking at a map, like, oh, this is pretty easy. I always remembered it being like super challenging when I was a kid. Probably just because it's, you know, the intimidation factor. Where the heck is this item? Standing on it, there it is. Another Ultra Ball, but yeah, it's probably just the intimidation factor. You know you're going to face Red, or maybe your first time playing, you don't even know what you're going to face in here in the cave, but once you get to this spot, it's actually pretty straightforward. You don't need Flash over here. This is just the normal light in the cave, which somehow when you get deeper in the cave, it's just fully lit now, so I don't know how that works, but whatever. I'm going to spray another Repel here. This is the spot in the cave where Pokemon are up to level 48, which is why I've got my trusty Snorlax. Otherwise, I would continue to run into wild Pokemon. We got a Max Potion right here. You don't need Waterfall to get to Red, which is nice because I don't have to waste a party slot on Suicune, who I'm going to use here to use Waterfall. Also, it's funny how they definitely portray it as the Pokemon that's already surfing as the one to use Waterfall, even though it's supposed to be a different Pokemon, but whatever. Now's not the time to complain, we're at the very end of the game. We've got a couple of these random caves that just lead to items, so, you know, some Max Revives, some actually really useful item against Red for the final battle if you need it. I'm going to try to beat him without items, though. I think I can do it. It's going to be tough, but we'll see how it goes. If I get a little bit lucky, I might not need items. We got another PP up over here, but we basically don't need to use those anymore. Yeah, this is just a random little section of items over here. Yeah, this is a spot where you can actually find Miss Drevis, like I mentioned before. Yeah, then you got, like, Pokemon, you know, that are supposed to be the toughest in the game, like Machoke, Golbat, Golduck, Ursaring, and then, of course, Parasect, for some reason, is in here. So, yeah, the big bad Parasect. Somehow they're like, yep, let's put Parasect in Mount Silver. That'll show people how intimidating this last portion of the game is. Oh, snap, this is actually the spot where you gotta fight him. Holy smokes, I can't believe we're already here. That hasn't really sunk in yet, but let me go grab these items over here. I definitely don't want to go fight Red with this frickin' Hoot Hoot on my team. So let's spin around in a circle up the waterfall. Thanks, Suicune. And we just got 2 more items. This one is a Calcium. Yeah, I'll use all these stat boosting moves off screen here when I get wrapped up with this section. And back here we have one more item. What is it? A full restore. Not bad. Might need that. But we're going to try without items, so yeah, let's see how that goes. Alright guys, that's basically it. There's nothing else to do other than fight Red. Holy crap, this is it. This is the final battle. We are ready to beat the game. Some of you could be joining us for the very first time just to see how this battle goes. All of my Pokemon are under level 50, so this is going to be quite the challenge. I'm pretty excited about it. I think I have a good strategy in place. So, I'll probably just cut the video right here, go back and heal, get my whole team straightened out, get my items sorted and everything, and then I'll probably just cut through the beginning part with Flash because no one wants to see me struggle in the dark. So yeah, let's use our escape rope to get the heck out of here. See you on the other side. It's actually pretty damn hard to get through that first part of Mount Silver without Flash, even when I'm using a map. So I don't know how anyone did that back in the day before the internet and stuff. We always had game manuals that we got at the store and stuff when I was a kid, but holy smokes, that was pretty tough without Flash, I'm gonna be honest. But here we are, the summit of Mount Silver, and he's here waiting for us. It's Red, the champion himself. So let's get this show on the road. The only thing I did to switch up my team here is, actually no, I didn't even do it yet. We want Ursaring up in the front to go up against this Pikachu. I put the leftovers on my Umbreon, and I think that's about it. So let's get this show on the road and see if we can do it without any items. And he's got no words, but he's got his game face on, and it's epic music time, baby! Although I really wish that Red had his own music. They use the same one that you get for Lance, but whatever, it's a pretty good jam. He's gonna start off with his Pikachu. It's at level 81. Let's see if we can knock this thing out to start with an Earthquake. I didn't put the soft sand on Ursaring. I didn't know if he would need it. I figured I might need him to use Return later, but hopefully he can live a Thunder. That's the main thing. Pikachu knows Charm, Quick Attack, Thunderbolt, and Thunder. So really all we need to worry about are the electric type moves. Let's let it rip with Earthquake and see if we can get the one-hit KO. Please live the Thunder, because I don't know what the hell I'm going to do if Roosevelt dies right off the bat. Yes, 13 hit points! Okay, holy crap, I guess we trained him up just enough. Level 45 was the sweet spot. So now let's hope that this Earthquake knocks him out. If not, I'll just... Woo! We did it without the soft sand. I was going to say if I left it with a smidge, I could start over and throw the soft sand on him to boost up the ground type moves. But that's okay. We have the pink bow on him. Actually, I probably should have just used the soft sand because Ursaring's probably going to die. The problem with my team here is that I'm going to be slower than all of his Pokemon because they're all at such a high level. Next up is Espeon, so this is where the game is going to shift, baby. This is where I'm going to go over to Umbreon and have a real opportunity here to set myself up for the rest of the battle by using the move Curse. That's going to boost up my attack and my defense so I can kind of put myself on an even playing field with these level 70 Pokemon. So Espeon knows Mud Slap, Swift, Reflect, and Psychic. So that's good news. Its only real strong attacking move is Psychic, and that doesn't work against Umbreon. So he's going to use Swift, which isn't going to do that much damage. I can use Curse for a while here and really not worry about too much because Espeon's kind of stuck on using Swift. It also knows Reflect. At some point, it'll try to use Reflect, I suppose, but that's okay because I'm not even going to be attacking it. I'm just going to be using Curse. Now, if he's smart and savvy, he'll switch over to Mud Slap because that will lower my accuracy and really cripple my chances, but it really doesn't matter because Umbreon is an offensive tank. Umbreon can take hits like a champ, and there's the Reflect, by the way, but Umbreon is, you can lower my accuracy, you can do whatever you want. I'm just going to sit here and boost up my stats while you just sit there like an idiot with your Espeon. Really, you should switch out to another Pokemon if you wanted to deal with Umbreon, but it's already getting too late. I've already got 3 curses up. I'm going to use a 4th one here. He doesn't really know what to do other than just use Swift. He's kind of stuck. And this is basically, you know, just the final evidence that Umbreon is way better than Espeon. Anyone who still thinks Espeon is a better Pokemon than Umbreon, just reference this video right here. Okay, we're freaking 27 levels down, and we're going to take this guy out, no problem. So we're eating up these Swifts. The leftovers on Umbreon was a great call because, like I mentioned, defensive tank. I'm just here to absorb hits, so if I can restore it a little bit every time with the leftovers, then I'm basically unstoppable. How many more? Okay, we can use Curse one more time and then we're maxed out. That means that we have ×4 attack, ×4 defense, and 1/4 speed. But who cares? All my Pokemon are slower than all of his Pokemon for the most part, with the exception of maybe Snorlax. But yeah, let's move over to Shadow Ball. The Reflect might still be up, so that's fine, whatever. We'll just use a couple of Shadow Balls if we need to. These Swifts aren't doing anything, and this is going to do a hell of a lot of damage because we got all the maxed out attack and everything, so... ooh, it's going to be a one-hit KO, baby! Critical hit! Who knows if we really needed it, but yeah, the writing was on the wall that Espeon did not stand a chance. We're up to level 47, and that is fantastic, because at level 47, Umbreon learns the move Screech. Now, most people think Screech is a pretty terrible move, but I've always been a fan of Screech. It lowers the opponent's defense 2 levels, and that's pretty handy for a Pokemon like Umbreon without a lot of attacking power. So I'm going to get rid of Confuse Ray, which is a move that primarily relies on luck anyways. Screech is a guaranteed -2 defense on the opponent, and that's helpful for, like I mentioned, a Pokemon like Umbreon without a lot of attacking power. Now, I did max out my attack already, so why do I need Screech? It's because of this damn Snorlax at level 75. With all the HP and defense in the frickin' world, this thing will eat up your hits and make you look like a frickin' idiot for even trying. So that's why I'm gonna go with the Screech strategy. Now, he can use Amnesia, which boosts up its special defense by 2 levels. Holy hell, you're just give up if he starts using Amnesia if you're relying on special attacks. It's never gonna work out. Physical attacks are the way to go. I know I said he has all the HP and defense in the world. He has all the HP and special defense in the world. His defense stat is actually where he's vulnerable, Snorlax. So I'm actually gonna lower his defense down 4 stages here and go for the return. I'm +6 attack, he's -4 defense. It's a heck of a lot of math, but it's a heck of a lot of damage, and I'm able to eat up these body slams like it's my frickin' breakfast because I'm maxed out on my defense as well. It's a lot of HP, which is why the bar's going down so slow, but I think with all the stat modifications, we're gonna get the one-hit KO. So how about that, baby? Who'd have thought Umbreon would be coming in as the vicious one-hit KO attacker against Snorlax, but anything less and he would have used Rest to restore all of his health, which is a nightmare, so I'm glad I got the one-hit KO. Next up is his Venusaur. He's got Venusaur, Charizard, and Blastoise left, all at level 77. And this could be the end of the road for Umbreon because these 3 Pokemon primarily use special attacks, and I'm not able to boost up my special defense. So this Venusaur knows Giga Drain, Solar Beam. Oh, it's gonna go for Solar Beam. So let's see how much damage Return does. I don't think I can take a Solar Beam, so I'll probably switch out here. Venusaur also knows Sunny Day and Synthesis, so it can get the combo going with Solar Beam. That's kind of annoying. This thing can also heal up itself. Very, very annoying. It's a pretty good tank. Return did about half. I don't think I can live the Solar Beam from a level 77 freaking Venusaur, so I'm going to switch over to someone that can take the Solar Beam. Typhlosion. Typhlosion, this is your big opportunity to come in here with Fire Blast, which I think can do at least enough to finish out the remainder of Venusaur's damage here. And Solar Beam is super powerful, but it's not very effective, so I can live with 55, which is enough to take a Giga Drain. Let's see what he uses here. Another Solar Beam. This gives me an opportunity, a little window to get the KO. Yeah, I actually kind of wanted Venusaur to use Sunny Day. That would have boosted up my Fire Blast, and it would have weakened Blastoise's Surf, which is maybe the next Pokemon he's going to send in. I'm just happy Fire Blast didn't miss, though. And screw anyone that said I should have gone with Flamethrower. Fire Blast is where it's at, baby. Oh yeah, we're gonna split the experience, that's why I didn't get up a level, that's cool. Next up is Blastoise, and I definitely stand no chance by staying here with Typhlosion. Blastoise is even gonna outspeed me, so unless I wanna die, I'm just gonna switch over to, Swirly, actually. Now this is where it gets really tough for me. I'm gonna go over to Swirly because I resist all of Blastoise's attacks. It knows Blizzard, Surf, and Whirlpool. Sunny and Blackout have the offensive advantages here, but they're not gonna be able to live. Like, Blizzard's gonna knock out Sunflora, Surf's gonna knock out Electabuzz. So, the only Pokemon that can really take these hits is Politoed. Now, Politoed can't knock out Blastoise, but what I can do is put it to sleep with Hypnosis, and that should work out, because then I can switch over, get in there with, like, a Thunder Punch, and then I can always switch back to Politoed, who can eat up these Surfs pretty well. And then Politoed can put Blastoise to sleep, and this is basically the only conceivable way I can think of. I can eat up these Surfs, like, pretty easy, so Hypnosis gets him right off the bat, and yeah, Hypnosis, we don't know how long it's going to keep him asleep, so if he wakes up, whatever, I'll go back to Politoed, or rinse and repeat. I think it's a pretty decent strategy, so I'll go over to Blackout. I can get the most power here with Thunderbolt, so maybe a 2 or 3 hit KO, critical hit would be freaking awesome. But yeah, if the Blastoise wakes up, it'll knock out my Electabuzz, and then we'll have to try attacking with Sunflora instead. But of course, we need them to be asleep, otherwise he's gonna knock us out in one hit. Yeah, Blastoise is annoying. He's got a lot of defense and special defense. Actually, pretty sneaky fast, too. And like I mentioned, all my Pokemon, even my fastest ones, are slower than his because they're freaking 30 levels or so higher. But yeah, Blastoise is still snoozing, which is great. We're going to get in here with another Thunderbolt. Looks like one more. Okay, so it would be safest to switch over to Politoed and just wait for him to wake up. But let's cross our fingers and hope he stays asleep one more time, which he will. That's awesome. That means I don't need to have Blackout die, which is great. Ooh, that'll be awesome if I can win this battle without anyone getting KO'd. It's a whole nother added... Oh, and there's the freaking critical hit that I needed before. Of course we get one on the last... It's just poetic that we get one of these in the final battle. But that's going to get both Swirly and Blackout up a level here. So that's nice. Level 48. It's my new highest level. And we are officially down to the last Pokemon before beating the game. It's his Charizard. And I'm going to switch out because I can't take a Flamethrower. Charizard also knows Fire Spin, Wing Attack, and Slash. Politoed is best suited to match up against Charizard. I've got the typing advantage both offensively and defensively. So yeah, I think I can take the Wing Attacks and the Slashes. Let's just go with the Surf, see how much it does. I'm feeling pretty good. I can always flip over to like Typhlosion, who can also live some hits if I heal him up. He's gonna go with Fire Spin, which is gonna miss. Fire Spin's a terrible move. I don't know why he tried to use it. Maybe he wanted to trap me in and make sure I couldn't switch, but hey, I'm good with Politoed anyways. Let's see how much the Surf does. Ooh. Right around the halfway point, so it's really going to come down to how well I can take this next attack. Let's go with the Surf. He's going to come to his senses and use Wing Attack this time with the same type attack bonus. Can I take it? Lives with 15 hit points. All right, Swirly, this Surf could be the one, or he's going to live with just a smidge of health, in which case I can always use a Hyper Potion. But maybe, just maybe, oh, we got the critical hit! Finally got one when we needed one! Yes, let's go! Didn't need to use any items, baby. I knew I could get by without any items if I got a little bit of luck, and I got the critical hit to finish it off. That is epic, baby. Oh, Swirly, I love you. That is great. Oh, so we did it. We defeated Red. And, yeah, I still got no words. And, yeah, roll the credits, baby. This game is over! Thank you all so much for watching my Pokemon Crystal walkthrough. I cannot believe we started this thing back in May, and we're here at the beginning of November. Spent half a year playing through this, but thank you all so much. It's been awesome getting back into the YouTube scene. It's been a long time since I've obviously put out any content, but it was fun for me to just take it easy, sit back, and play a classic game that I know, and Pokemon Crystal is an all-time favorite of mine. Part of the reason I love this game is because you get to go and face Red and Mount Silver. It's just like the perfect final boss battle, and you're thinking about it the whole way through and everything. It's definitely the moment in the battle that I think about when I think of this game, so it was super fun to kind of wrap it up with this video today. That's definitely the lowest level guys I've ever used to fight Red and Crystal, and I'm pretty proud of this fight, honestly. This is a sweet team. I'm just happy that you guys have been here. Even if this is the first video you're watching, thanks for watching my journey wrap up. It's been quite a ride. Thank you all for experiencing this journey with me, and I don't know what's next. Well, actually, I do know what's next. Legendaries is what's next, and then Battle Tower, so we have some time to talk about that. Next up, I gotta go catch all the legendaries and finish all that stuff. But I'll probably let this video sit up for a while since this is kind of the final product of my team I've been working on. So maybe give it a week or two, and then I'll bounce back and start doing some legendary stuff. And yeah, that's kind of the plan moving forward, and then we'll come up with whatever we're gonna do after this game. I don't know, guys. It took a lot out of me to put this thing together, I'm gonna admit. I've been getting crazy busy with work, so it's been harder and harder to put these out there. So just give me a little time and I'll come up with a plan. But for now, I'm really proud of this one, so I'm gonna let it ride out for a while. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.